One hot summer day in the dense jungles of eastern Thailand, wildlife was bustling with activity as usual. Patarapol Maniat, a veterinarian with extensive experience working with wild animals, decided to take a short break from his daily duties. His last place of work was a small camp surrounded by forest, where he and his team cared for and rehabilitated sick or injured wild animals. On this day, feeling a little lonely and tired of the routine, Patarapol decided to go for a walk to enjoy the beauty of the surroundings. As he strolled through the jungle, he breathed in the fresh, nature-scented air, savoring every step among the majestic trees and the incredible variety of flora and fauna. His admiration for the work of the reserve, which aimed to preserve unique animals and plants in their natural habitat, grew with each passing minute. Absorbed in his thoughts about the importance of his mission, Patarapol did not notice that he had ventured so far into the dense thickets that the way back to the camp no longer seemed easy or obvious. Suddenly, his musings were interrupted by a loud, shrill sound. Somewhere very close by, several adult elephants were trumpeting their trunks. Patarapol's heart beat much faster. He found the sounds of the elephants quite disturbing. For a moment he stood still, assessing the situation. Then, guided by both curiosity and professional instinct, he headed toward the source of the sound. As he got closer, he saw a herd of elephants feeding peacefully on the foliage of low trees. Watching the huge creatures, Patarapol smiled, marveling at their majesty and calmness despite all the trials they had endured. His thoughts drifted back to the many animal rescues that had left a deep imprint on his soul. As he tried to get closer for a better look at the elephants, he slipped, fell, and screamed in pain. His loud cry immediately attracted the attention of the land giants. The moment the gazes of man and elephants met was quite tense. Patarapol remained motionless, hoping the elephants would not perceive him as a threat and would simply pass by. Among the herd, one rather large elephant began to slowly approach the vet. At that moment, Patarapol felt a strange mixture of fear and curiosity. But as the animal came closer, he was surprised to recognize it as the same elephant he had rescued many years ago. It was Platon. The experience of their first encounter and Platon's rescue came vividly to life in Patarapol's memory. Many years ago, he had found the helpless elephant in critical condition, suffering from acute trypanosomiasis. He had given the unfortunate animal first aid right there in the jungle and then transported it to the nearest veterinary clinics, specializing in the treatment of wild animals. As an experienced veterinarian, Patarapol was personally involved in the treatment of the critically ill elephant. It was a real ordeal for both the animal and the people fighting for its life. Fortunately, the treatment was successful, and after some time, the elephant began to recover. The days and weeks spent fighting for Platon's life had strengthened a special bond between the elephant and the veterinarian. A bond that, as it turned out, had not faded over time. The reunion was a profoundly emotional moment not only for Patarapol but also for Platon, who seemed to recognize his savior. The elephant gently touched the veterinarian's hand with his trunk, as if thanking him for his past help and care. It was a reminder of how important compassion and commitment are in the relationship between humans and nature. When it was time to say goodbye, Patarapol struggled to walk toward the camp, barely dragging his injured leg. Platon, seeing how much the veterinarian was struggling, came close and suddenly, with his powerful trunk, lifted him off the ground. At first, Patarapol was frightened, but he quickly realized that the animal was not going to harm him. On the contrary, it was trying to help. Gently holding the man with his trunk, the elephant walked leisurely in the direction of the camp, taking care not to harm his companion. Patarapol could hardly hold back his tears, so moved was he by Platon's act of kindness. The elephant's help and incredible care symbolized the deep gratitude and mutual respect that had bound these two very different creatures together for so many years. Returning to the camp accompanied by the elephant was a great surprise to everyone there and a vivid testament to an unusual friendship and mutual aid. This reunion reminded Patarapol of the importance of his hard daily work in saving wild animals. The story of Patarapol, the veterinarian, and Platon, the wild elephant, became a true legend among the locals. It serves as a reminder to us all that conservation efforts carry deep meaning and can lead to the most incredible and enduring bonds between humans and animals. In mutual respect and understanding lies the key to harmonizing the world around us.